I am so ready for another episode of my favorite tradition where I sleep in on the day of the live stream and I react to it when I'm good and ready. We pause, we talk about it, you know. It's my favorite. I love it every time. It's not Christmas yet? Yes it is. Yes, it is. Christmas is when I wake up from my Thanksgiving comatose nap. That is when Thanksgiving starts for me. And I'm wearing my froggy Christmas sweater, even though I have no idea who gave it to me. Pretty sure it is. I know. I mean, I'm wearing the sweater. How much more Christmas can I get? It's Christmas. Christmas started after Halloween. Yeah, for me this year it did. I don't know. Daylight savings and a few cold days and I was like shot right into Christmas time.
I am absolutely hyped for this update. Everything is just amazing. I hope you will enjoy it and didn't secretly scroll through Twitter earlier, Sush.
I saw a couple clips, but overall I'm going in decently blind. Aside from the things that leaks that I definitely never saw, which I would never watch, stuff like that. Lou, thank you for the 5. Denzel, thank you for the 15 months. Sleep Paralysis, thank you for the 17 months. Calypso Normie, thank you for the Prime. Coda, thank you for the 3 months. Actu for the Prime. Jada for the 2 months. Thank you guys. Lady Mothra for the gift sub. I didn't see anything. This is all brand new. It's brand new, right, guys? It's like it's brand new for you and it's brand new for me. It's all gonna be brand new.
Glad to be here.
Obviously.
Hope you're having a good day.
40 minutes long. Yes. Well, we will be watching the live stream. If you have already seen it, sorry. I will give my thoughts on stuff. I've preferred lately to watch it after, like to not watch it live because I want to like pause it and talk about it and like marinate on like the new, yeah, like give as much insight as I can, as I can on the new. And I like talking about it with you guys, so that's why we do it after. But yeah, that's and yeah, you get my reaction, you know. Exciting, riveting stuff. Ooh, have you already claimed the codes? Yes. I don't have the codes, but Genshin so kindly posted them on Twitter today. All by themselves. It might be too late. No, it's not too late. It's almost too late to redeem them. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you do it. I think you have 1 more hour to redeem the codes. There they are. Thanks, Sakura. You know what? I'll update it. Just so it's easy. People will be looking for them. Perfect. Do the clickbait reaction thumbnail. Except I don't think I don't post this stuff on YouTube anymore. My YouTube is a bit more curated than it used to be. Alright. That emote does not exist. Nobody look. I'm embarrassed. Peepo sus. Ryan. Come on. What emote were you picturing in your head when you typed that? Peepo sus. Hi Sawyer. Hi Joey. It's only been 7, but this day has been so long. Oh, I hope you if you celebrated, you had a good Thanksgiving. I ate so much food. Like I usually put too much on my plate than I can eat. But this time, my plate was full and I ate all of it and I went back for seconds. And I was so sleepy till the moment I went to sleep. Obviously. I got my drops. Oh, good. Oh, there are still drops, huh? Man, the month of eternal drops. Thank you, Genshin Impact. How much are they? What are we getting? Drops. I got mine 17 days ago.
Your amazing streams. Thank you for all you do. Dish and dish flower.
Are there still drops? Can you see them? Did you make anything? Oh, there are still drops. It's going until today. Today's the last day for the drops, so you better watch. If you haven't gotten your 30 precious Primo Gems, you better stick around. And remember, you have to claim them. Like, every time you get a new one, you have to claim it. You have to claim it. What drops? Genshin drops. What are drops? Oh, okay. So, I'll show you. Basically, you can get special in-game items from different games if you watch Twitch streams. So, go to on your little Twitch page. Your little Twitch page. Does this work? We always do this. That's not my main monitor. Here on this page. And you can find it. You click this and you go to drops and rewards. And then you'll find Genshin Impact on here, which is... Oh, Tower Fantasy has drops too. Wow. I swear I literally just saw it right here. And then make sure you hit this and connect your account. And then you'll buy, the more you watch streams, you'll get all this stuff. So it's like 15 minutes for this one, 30 minutes for this one. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little bonus. It's not very much, but you know, it's something. All right, you guys ready for the stream? Yeah, you have to connect your account and it'll show up on the banner. Like, you'll be able to track your progress and stuff. First time learning about Larry. If anything happens to him, I will kill everyone in chat. Larry. Man, I don't have much Larry stuff anymore. Larry was my first Twitch mascot. We even had a statue of him on our Minecraft server way back when. Yeah, I don't think you can get to it on your phone. You have to do it on a desktop. Twitch's mobile experience is really not it. By the way, I'm probably gonna be streaming on. Don't tell Twitch that I said this. Actually, I don't care. I'm gonna be doing a test stream on YouTube soon. So if you don't have my notifications on for my YouTube account, you should turn it on. You know, just in case. So if I do, flashbang. If I do go live, you can get a little notification. Okay, just keep your eyes peeled. I mean, I know I didn't realize until recently how many mobile viewers that I have. And YouTube is so much better on YouTube. I mean, on mobile. Like, not better than the desktop, but like comparing Twitch mobile and YouTube mobile is a huge difference. You can stream on both now? Yes. Yes, you can. Yep. The partner contract is no longer exclusive, which is very cool. Yes, Sawyer. Sawyer got that mobile delay. No mobile delay. No mobile delay on YouTube, which is so nice. But yeah. YouTube is so much better on YouTube. Yeah, keep an eye out for it. I know Jake is streaming on YouTube soon. Not like moving, but, well, not necessarily, but is streaming on YouTube soon. So we will just discuss, you know, just see what happens. All right, let's watch the 3.3 special program. No picture in picture. Yeah, that's so weird. Picture in picture. Why? Why not though? It's so weird. I will talk. You know what? I'm gonna talk to my manager about that. Why doesn't YouTube have picture in picture? Anyways, 3.3. I'll try not to pause too much, but like, if you don't want to hear my commentary, then you should just watch yourself. Anyway, let's watch.
Hey, traveler! What a surprise!
Hey!
I didn't expect to see you here. I bet
Yeah,
you
me
didn't waste
neither.
any time as soon as you heard that Inazuma was organizing a test of courage event, right? Huh? I know you.
Definitely didn't know he was gonna be here.
What am I doing? Well, obviously I'm here scouting out the place. I've been investigating the area and have already figured out all the plans for the event. Of course, I can tell you all the details. We're practically family. I'm Max Middleman, and this is the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. Let's roll the version 3.3 trailer.
Just real quick, I love that Max Middleman stays in character and like uses his like, he doesn't use his VA voice, like his normal, he doesn't use his normal voice. He uses his Ito voice when he does these live streams. I just appreciate it a lot. He's in character. He is Ito.
A friendly word of advice.
Yes.
Test of courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories.
Ito!
So please, be sure to exercise caution.
How was that? Were you scared?
I saw this on Twitter.
Who goes there?
Oh,
So,
cool
is
style.
there really a ghost around here? Why does Paimon have a feeling that it's staring right at us? Are you talking to me?
Ugh, another possessed NPC. Ooh.
Chester, I have completed the task you gave me.
Cool transition.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabuki-mono will cease to exist.
Yes, factory reset, baby.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Dottore.
I sound sad. Just kidding.
Dottore! In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh! This is so weird to me.
Swarm Fury!
This feels so weird.
Gaze upon me?
New 4-star!
Dare to mess with me?
I love 4 stars. All my homies love 4 stars. Right?
Too late for regret.
She looks like a 4-star.
Have fun with this gift.
Scottish. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
Wow, it's so weird to see Scaramouche. Like, it's so weird to see him fighting like Batui. It feels like he's been such a long-standing villain. Like with Raiden Shogun, it's like we met her, and then like we heard about her in the trailer. We met her, and then the conflict with her was almost resolved in the first Archon quest, so it's like she wasn't a villain for that long. But Scaramouche has been a villain since the first event in Genshin. It feels so weird. Not in a bad way. Just you know, not in a bad way. Ayumi, thank you for the 18 months. Carissy, thank you for the year. Nada, thank you for the 17 months. Estelle, thank you for the 8 months. There's your code, guys. You know, I could have just kept it playing and talked while this was on screen, but it is what it is. Who is that? Oh, this art is so cool. So this is the Wanderer watching Scaramouche fall. Dang, I can't wait to. I hope and pray that his character arc is good. Like, it's got to be believable. Please, please, please. I need this. I need this. If we're gonna give him a redemption arc, it has to be good, okay? Nothing like a contrived character arc. It hurts so bad. It's so disappointing. It's like deflating. Please put your best writers on this, okay? I will pray for your writers. Even though it's probably all, well, it's all written already, so. Redemption.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. I'm your host,
He's so
Sarah
cute.
Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact. And today, I'm joined by...
Max, the one and only Middleman, voice of the one and only Arataki Ito.
He is Ito.
And I'm Patrick Pedraza, voice of the Wanderer. But up until now, travelers have only known me as Scaramouche, and everyone's been battling me in the game lately.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, it's a really
Red
cool
Islander
fight.
supremacy.
It's a really cool fight.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm super excited to have the chance to share some upcoming
So.
content with everyone.
Hit or
What
miss.
did you all think about that trailer?
Okay, so I definitely saw Erminsul in there, and I am really excited to find out more about it.
Yeah, that trailer had everything. It had everything. It had action. It had drama. It was lighthearted in places, but it was dramatic.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just super stoked for everyone to see Scaramouche's
He's super stoked.
backstory. I'm super excited about it for real.
Heck yeah.
Well,
real.
speaking of that,
I'm the Wanderer.
following the story's development, Scaramouche is still in Nahida's custody. So I bet the question everyone's wanting to know is how he'll become the
I
Wanderer.
love his bro
Yeah,
voice.
for sure. And there's quite
For
a
sure.
story behind that. If you're interested, then be sure to play through the Archon Quest interlude chapter, Inversion of Genesis. There is so much to learn in this quest, so I hope everyone checks it out.
Oh, come on, man. You can't just leave everyone hanging like that. How about some hints? Come on, please.
Aw.
Please.
All right. How can I say no to a cute chibi Ito?
You can't.
Here's a little preview from the quest.
Nice.
We ran into two people at the academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. From what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their
Wow.
imagination. At least that's what they thought.
I just wish the Traveler would speak.
They guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Oh,
Pretty rad.
Wait,
Dang.
why are they talking about Tatarasuna?
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see.
Inazuma?
It is interesting, though,
moment?
to see the Traveler, Nahida, and Scaramouche all together so peacefully like that.
Yeah, but in this interlude chapter,
I love
Nahida
interlude
will task
chapters.
the Traveler
They're
and
shorter
Paimon
and
with
really
keeping
good.
an eye on Scaramouche while we go with him into Erminsul in search of some information.
Oh, interesting. So obviously Nahida must have some reason for deciding to keep Scaramouche around.
Oh, yeah, totally. And I'm liking Scaramouche's new style. Ooh, dude's looking sharp.
Heck yeah, always. Nah, right. And
Heck
at this
yeah,
point,
always,
he's known by a
dude.
completely different name, the Wanderer. I love that name.
Okay, so I know I'm not the only one who's
He said, I'm not Scaramouche anymore. That's not my name. I'm the Wanderer now, okay, Dad? Okay, stop.
about what happened. I mean, it looks like he's really changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna
But
cry.
I'm afraid that's all we can show for now. Travelers will have to experience the story for themselves in-game. I mean, it's better to explore the storyline without too many spoilers, right?
True.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, we'll leave the rest for travelers to discover themselves.
It's not a phase.
But
I'm the Wanderer,
the Wanderer
now.
is also going to be a new playable character in version 3.3. So let's talk about that.
He still
I'm
looks
sure
pretty
many of our
nefarious.
viewers are curious about his talents.
Heck yeah, sure thing.
I've
Let's
definitely
have a
never
look at
seen
the
them
Wanderer
before.
in combat.
For the first time ever.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. The wind rises.
Oh, that's so sick. It looks like Raiden's mechanics, like
Bow
similar.
your head.
Whoa, no way. He steps on you in his ult animation?
All right.
I thought that was just when it if I had for some reason seen his idle animation before this moment, I definitely would have thought that that was just like he's just sticking his tongue out. I wouldn't have expected him to actually go so childish. Fart. Haha, fart noise.
All right, Patrick, you're up. help
Surely
introduce
it's
the
the
Wanderer
first
for
time
us.
we saw this animation, right?
Of course. Exactly, Mojo. We are all children of God who would never look at leaked content, right? Mojo, thank you for the 100. Draw, thank you for the Prime. PS, thank you for the 5 months. Ayumi, thank you for the 3 months. Jerson, thank you for the 15 months.
Sure thing. The Wanderer is a catalyst user and has an animo vision, so he uses wind blades to perform ranged normal
Windblade!
attacks.
Nice.
Wait a second. Wind blades?
Not the same as the Traveler's wind blade.
Not like yours, not like yours.
So,
I'm
as
original.
everyone probably already noticed,
I didn't copy
the Wanderer
you.
can hover in the air when he casts his elemental skill. Upon using his elemental skill, he will first
Looks
deal
a little bit
AoE
goofy,
damage
not
before
gonna lie.
leaping into the air and entering a hovering state. So while hovering, the Wanderer's
that's
normal
cool,
and
though.
charge attacks will be converted into Kugo, Fushudan, and Kugu Tofukai respectively. The damage they
Wow,
deal under
that's
AoE
okay.
will
That's
be
so nice,
increased.
though.
Their damage will be considered normal and charge attack damage, respectively. Also, Kugu Tofukai will not consume stamina, and he can remain hovering for a certain duration.
Hello Dish, thank you for the fun streams less than 3.
That's so overpowered. It doesn't consume stamina, so it's basically as long as he can stay up in the air, he can just keep attacking. That's
It's not a
insane.
phase mom fart noise.
Yeah. Not a phase, mom. Chu, thank you for the 2 months. And Detective, thank you for the Prime.
Fly! I know, right?
For the first
But
time ever.
He can't stay hovering forever. While hovering, the Wanderer constantly consumes Kuguryoku points to maintain his hovering state,
the circle.
which is the blue meter you see on the screen.
Ah, okay.
Even if he doesn't move or
Ooh.
attack, hovering will still consume Kuguryoku points.
Okay.
And how do you
So
earn
this
those?
mechanic works a little differently than our typical stamina meter. There are many possible actions the Wanderer can perform while hovering in the air, which all rely on Kuguryoku points
Oh, okay,
rather
okay.
than stamina.
Got it.
So, for example, sprinting mid-air will consume additional Kuguryoku points to accelerate mid-air, and holding the sprint button will cause persistent point consumption to maintain speed.
Okay.
So, this effect will replace his default sprint.
Okay.
Jumping expends extra Kuguryoku points to increase hovering height. Holding
Oh, wow.
jump will cause persistent Kuguryoku point consumption to keep increasing hovering height.
Oh, what's
Of
the max
course,
height?
Running out of points will end his hovering state.
I bet that there's going to be a. I feel like I need to watch that again because that was a lot of like he kept using different verbs, like or passive verbs,
So
expending.
exactly what is the difference between a traveler and a wanderer?
That's
Susie.
such a good question, Raven. Thank you for the 100, and Piano. Thank you for the Prime. Yeah. Okay. So hovering consume. He gets a separate stamina bar that will. Okay, so it's not the ring, it's the stamina bar. So the ring must be some kind of like energy point. I guess we'll get to that. But this, okay, so he said jumping, like holding jump, sprinting, and hovering will all consume stamina respectively. Did he say that there was something that reset or like contributed to the
This effect will replace his default sprint. Jumping expends extra
Okay, jumping expends points.
Kuguryoku points to increase hovering height. Holding jump will cause persistent Kuguryoku
Okay, persistent meaning that it will like keep decreasing as you rise higher. Okay.
point consumption to keep increasing hovering height.
Yes.
Of course, running out of points will end his hovering state.
Oh, okay. So travelers will need to plan their actions while hovering.
Exactly. So, with his talent, Jade Claim Flower, when casting his elemental skill, if it contacts Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, that instance of the skill will receive a corresponding buff effect depending on
Oh.
which element was contacted.
Okay.
So, for
Okay.
example, increasing his Kuguryoku points cap, attack, crit rate, or restoring a set amount of energy upon hitting opponents with a normal or charged attack. The Wanderer can have up to 2 different kinds of these buffs simultaneously.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Look.
Okay, so I feel like in these live streams they use the most verbose language to describe what's happening. So basically, you interact with an element and it applies a unique buff. They just didn't say which one is correlated to which. So, depending on what element you swirl, you'll get a buff, and you can get up to 2. So yeah, I mean they get that's no hate to the VAs. They get a script and they just have to read what's on the script. So because I mean I understand it has to be really, they have to say it specifically incorrectly because it could be false. They could get in trouble for false advertising if they don't explain it well. Yeah, Pyro is probably attack, Cryo is probably crit rate. I would guess that I would guess Hydro is probably, what did he say? Which one it was?
Casting his element.
I feel like Electro is probably energy related.
Skill, if it
Hydro, what's the last one then?
For example,
Stamina?
Increasing his Kuguryoku points cap.
Okay, increasing the cap is probably Hydro. Cryo is almost always associated with crit rate, so that's my guess. Then Electro is probably energy. Pyro is probably attack, and then this one is increasing the stamina on his flight is probably Hydro. That's my guess.
Attack, crit rate, or
seems sus, Miss Dish? No, I swear, I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this. I see what I see on Twitter, but I don't pursue information. So anything about skills and stuff I don't learn about until the proper time. Promise on my honor.
That amount of energy upon hitting opponents with a normal or charged attack. The Wanderer can have up to 2 different kinds of these buffs simultaneously.
I swear.
Oh, look, check that
Believe
out.
me.
Part of the halo
Hi,
behind
Dish.
him
Love
changes
you, Dish.
color depending
Hope
on the
you have
buffs.
a great day, Dish.
Thank-
Buy Dish less than 3.
Thank you, Gravier, for the 9 months, Gravier.
You get. So travelers will be able to easily understand.
Wait, what was that? The color changes?
Check that out. Part of the halo behind him changes color depending
Yeah, okay.
on the buffs you
Wait, where did it go?
So travelers.
I can barely see it. Oh, okay, so a little... This is pretty small, so hopefully this is a bit more visible in-game, but you see right there, there's like purple for the, I guess, the official Electro.
Will be able to easily understand what effects the Wanderer currently has.
I
Looks
like
a tiny
that.
bit small.
It's helpful and still looks really cool.
Yeah.
So after unlocking an
Okay, so then theoretically, with those 2 element applications, you'll get bonus crit rate and bonus stamina, flight stamina.
another talent, Gales of Reverie, when the Wanderer is in the hovering state, if his normal or charged attack hits an enemy, there is a set chance to gain another buff effect, allowing him to sprint
Gotcha.
midair without consuming Kuguryoku points.
Ooh, wow.
Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy.
Oh, dope. I'm sure extra buff effects like that will go a long way for players when they're in combat.
Yeah, for sure. And if you've noticed,
Ow.
there's a colorful aura of light around his body to indicate when that buff effect is triggered.
I saw that.
That's pretty cool. I love all the detail they've put into the Wanderer.
All right, this
Ooh, Jay, you make a really good point. You said, I'm pretty sure he's vulnerable in the air though. Yes, he probably is vulnerable in the air. So you would want to avoid him getting knocked back. My guess is that they had Skara in mind, the Wanderer in mind, when they released Layla.
Dear Diary.
Noted, surely we didn't know this talents yet? No? And haven't pre-farmed yet?
No, I don't know
Suspicious,
anything. Maybe I don't know
suspicious.
what you're talking about, Mojo. No, yeah. Layla is probably and Layla can apply cryo passively. Yes. So Layla can apply cryo pretty much all like round the clock. So I bet her cooldowns work really well with Skara. I mean, the Wanderer. Sorry, the Wanderer. Yes, the uptime is probably work, like it probably matches really well with this.
brings us to the Wanderer's elemental burst.
Zhongli is kind of so-so for Anemo.
Check this out. Upon
And by that I mean
unleashing his
useless.
burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy. So travelers should note that if the Wanderer is in a hovering state when he unleashes his burst, then the hovering state will end and he will begin descending after the burst is completed.
Okay, this stomping animation is a little aggressive.
Yeah, but it's
My
cool.
sub is
I know.
on Christmas Pog.
Oh, that's cool, Choco. They give it 11 months. I'll try to stream on Christmas. Although it probably won't happen.
And it actually suits his character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
does.
can't help but agree.
Wait. Let's not forget about the exploration talent.
Ah, yes. This is an interesting one. The Wanderer can decrease the mora required when ascending bows and
Oh,
catalysts.
Hey
finally.
now, you can never complain about saving Mora. Am I right?
Okay,
Huh?
that's true. All right,
Nice.
now that we've seen the Wanderer,
Just
let's
like
move
his
on to the
mom,
next new character.
Except with catalysts.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I want to see. I want to see his weapon. I guess we'll get to that.
Hey.
Faruzan. Faruzan? Is that how you
What did
pronounce
you
it?
say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Faruzan.
Faruzan.
Then I'll see if I can pick that up.
She's sassier than I expected. She looks so. I like her already.
Huh?
I love her hair and eye combo.
What is it that you would like to learn more about?
Ooh.
Different forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms? The base layer design of elemental monuments? Huh.
Her
Wait,
dress is odd.
did you forget to call me Madam Faruzan just now when you asked your question? Whoa! What? There's nothing wrong with being afraid of thunder, even at an older age.
Oh, she sounds
gosh.
sassy.
Wait,
And smart.
wait, where's her attacks? We didn't get to see her gameplay. What's the
Ew.
point?
She seems so awesome.
She's fun.
She seems fun.
I wonder what her skirt's made
I
out
know,
of.
her design is so cool and really detailed. I love it.
So even though she looks super young, she's actually an old person.
Oh,
like,
no. No, let's not do this again. Not that much older, right?
Where's my teeth?
Well, she's not that old.
Oh, right.
Could've fooled me.
Faruzan's age is probably still nothing compared to Scaramouche.
Mm-hmm. But let's call him the
That's Hoyoverse in the background when they start talking about ages.
Wanderer, Sarah. Please.
Okay, you know who I meant. Actually, now that I think about it, yokai can also live a really long time too.
Yokai.
That's right. Yeah, no. And speaking
100
of age,
years
isn't
ago.
the traveler's
Okay.
age also kind of mysterious?
Mm-hmm, that's true. It looks like all of our characters are intriguing, but it's safe to
Take that, Twitter. Believe it or not, the Traveler's not 16 years old.
say that Faruzan is way older than most people in
Confirmed.
Teyvat. Faruzan works in the Academia's Haravatat Darshan and has been a hairbod, which roughly means mentor, for over
Mentor.
a century.
She's so
I
cute.
bet everyone out there is wondering
And
if she's
cool.
also some kind of creature blessed with long life, you know? Like Klee?
No,
I mean, I guess wait. Hold on, wait. Pause. Pause. We know that obviously from appearances that Klee and Nahida are the same like ethnicity, race, whatever. Yeah, we know she's an elf. I guess I'm curious, does that mean she's older than she looks now? Or does that just mean she will become older? Klee's not a baby? It's hard to say. This has nothing to do with her age. Alice, 1,000 years old and confirmed. I mean, I'm glad she's going to live nice and long. Yeah, she acts like a child. That's the end of the story. And we don't need to discuss any weirdness beyond that, but I didn't know.
phenomenon
let
which
me
stopped
finish
her
it.
from aging and was trapped there for nearly
Wait.
phenomenons while
Oh, she sounds
years ago. Faruzan, she's actually
out there is wondering if she's also some kind of creature blessed with long life, you know?
Klee's
Like
gonna live
Klee?
forever.
no, she's actually just your regular, typical human being.
Oh.
Well, maybe not so typical.
Hmm.
About 100 years ago, Faruzan
She's
was
baby.
an undisputed genius,
But she'll always be
traveling
baby.
all around Sumeru and solving many puzzles and mysteries. The
Mm.
notes she left behind eventually became the basis of mechanical research for later
Ah,
generations.
Okay.
Whoa, she sounds pretty amazing.
But later, she accidentally stumbled into some ruins while trying to solve a puzzle. There, she encountered some strange phenomenon which stopped her from aging, and was trapped there for nearly 100 years.
Oh
she
my
eventually
gosh.
solved the puzzle and was able to finally return to Sumeru.
What a
Can you
nightmare.
imagine being trapped in a puzzle for 100 years? Wait. So that's how she's been
What a nightmare.
airbot for over a century.
Yeah. And even now, she still has the pride of a scholar in her heart and is a very talented person. It's just that after being separated from the world for so long,
I just
she's
love her
kinda
hair.
fallen behind the times now.
Oh, hey, I get what you mean. She was once a proud researcher in a niche field that has become unpopular
Women in
after 100
STEM.
years. So, is she still completely dedicated to her field?
Yep. And
Wow.
she often tries using her old age as a means of drumming up support for her ideas. However, I think she'd prefer to be complained about for using her seniority rather than garnering sympathy for her experience of being trapped in the ruins.
Yeah, sounds like she's quite the character.
Sounds
I
tough.
know, right? Okay, so now that we've covered her backstory,
Gameplay.
why don't we take a look at
Yes,
Faruzan's abilities in combat?
Let's do it.
Fight.
The airbender.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia. Dare to mess with
Oh,
me?
cute.
Have fun
Ooh.
with this gift.
Ooh.
I
Alright.
love all the geometric shapes when she's playing. Did you guys see that?
Yes, there's
crazy.
so much geometry. And I took geometry.
It looks so cool.
Ah, yeah.
So Faruzan is an animo character,
I
and
did
she wields a
too.
bow as her weapon. Her normal
Unfortunately.
attacks are the usual bow attacks you'd expect from a bow user, so there's not too much to say about that.
Okay, so
But
she's
her
not a DPS.
skills are where things get interesting. Her elemental
On-field
skill
DPS, I
deploys
suppose.
a polyhedron that deals damage to enemies. After using her skill, her next aimed shot
Oh.
will become a special attack that creates
Oh.
a vortex, pulling
Boys.
nearby objects and opponents in.
Oh, nice. So she can clump enemies together.
And there's also another thing about her special charged attack. It will create a vortex effect at its point of impact. And if the attack hits an enemy or ally member, it'll apply a mark and create a vortex after a short delay.
Okay.
So it looks like there'll be a lot of potential uses for this attack. Travelers
Like
will have to
grouping.
experiment with it and see what they come up with.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing to try hitting teammates with the arrow in co-op mode and have them charge into the enemies to group them all together. I'll have to see who wants to try that with me.
Oh, that sounds fun.
After unlocking the talent Impetuous Flow,
Sounds good for
the time
memes.
required for fully charging Faruzan's next shot will be reduced, and the arrow will reduce the target enemy's animo resistance.
Ooh.
In her elemental burst, she deploys a dazzling polyhedron and releases a whirlwind pulse. Throughout its duration, the dazzling polyhedron will continuously move along a triangular path. Once it reaches each corner of that triangular path, it will unleash one more whirlwind pulse.
Yeah, 1 minute she's here, the next she's polygon for 100 years.
Hey.
Bada boom!
No.
Good one.
Even Sino's jokes are funnier than that.
It was pretty
All
funny.
right. Anyway, let's hear what effects these whirlwind pulses have.
Sure. When the whirlwind pulse hits opponents,
She said
it
sh-
will
he said,
decrease
"Shut
their
up."
Animo resistance. It will also apply an animo damage buff effect to all nearby party members when it's unleashed.
Oh
Travelers
wow,
should note
resistance
that the
and
effective
buff.
range of this buff is quite large, and it's not just within the whirlwind pulse itself, so there's no need to go chasing the polyhedron.
Huh.
After unlocking her talent, Lost Wisdom of the Seven Caverns, when a team member uses normal, charged, or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental bursts to deal animo damage to an enemy, the damage will increase based on Faruzan's base attack. This effect can only be triggered once for a certain duration of time.
Okay.
Oh, so it seems to be a
Shenhe.
solid support.
Yeah.
Totally!
Emotion, huh?
And as a researcher of mechanics and puzzles, Faruzan has taken it upon herself to explore many ruins, with her travels taking her all across Sumeru. Her exploration talent reflects this. And
Lament.
she gains more rewards when dispatched on a Sumeru expedition for 20
Yes.
hours.
I'm
Nice.
sure no other mentor in her avatar has 100 years of experience in solving puzzles.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's pretty hard to beat.
Mhm.
So, the big question is, when can travelers expect to get these new characters?
That is a good question. Let's talk about the
I wonder
upcoming
who's
event
gonna
wishes. In
rerun.
the early part of version 3.3, the Wanderer and Arataki Ito will be available via their own event wishes.
Exciting.
Faruzan will also be making her debut in these
Faruzan.
event wishes. In the later part of version 3.3, we'll be seeing rerun event
Oh no. Ayato? I didn't know. All right. Well, Evil Dish coming back. She's coming back for C6. No doubt about it. I actually didn't know. Can you believe it? Ayato's. Actually, Evil Dish may be running the show in 3.3. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wishes for both the Raiden Shogun and
Dang it.
Kamisato Ayato.
I saw this flash and I instantly saw my bank account drop like $300.
And last but not least, the new
Just
5-star
red.
Catalyst Tule Tula's Remembrance will be appearing in a new weapon event wish.
And that's not all. In version 3.3, 2 brand new artifact series
Ooh.
will become available. So travelers should be sure to check out the corresponding domain.
Woo! More artifacts!
All right.
I hope travelers will have fun experimenting and trying new.
Oh, hello? Sorry. I saw my chat going super fast. I was like, huh? You know? You heard everything I said, right? Good. I can move on. All right. Why is it so dark? When did this happen? Okay, did you hear anything I said in the okay, whatever. I'll just read it again. Input damage was 15. That's pretty normal. What I said was that they're not going to read the artifact sets, so I'll read it to you. You heard everything? Good. Good. How long have I been muted? Oh my gosh, I've been muted forever. Did you hear when I said that when Ayato's banner when the artifact, okay, good. You heard my joke. My stupid joke. Anyway. Desert Pavilion Chronicle. Okay, animal damage plus 15. Okay, this. And then the 4-piece set is when charge attack hits opponents, the equipped character's normal attack speed will increase by 10%, while normal charged. And plunge attack damage will be increased by 40%. So it seems like this is for kind of like a combo. Like this kind of puts you in a specific play style. So I would guess based on this that the Wanderers. Please minimize cam. Oh, you know what? It is pretty big. You know what I could do instead? I could just be small. Tiny dish. Oh, okay. So it seems like the way his play style is supposed to be is pop up in the air, hit a charge attack, and then you just normal attack until you run out of stamina. Maybe move around a little bit depending on how his like cons work and stuff. And then, oh yeah, you know what? Does that work? I wonder. What Xiao gamers, do you think that will be better for Xiao? Oh, Hazo too. Yes, no. No. I can build DPS Kazuha. Oh gosh, if you have C6 Kazuha, holy crap, this is good for you. If you don't care for his, if you for some reason just want to build him for that, for physical show. Finally, you guys can stop hurting him. Okay. Flowers of Paradise Lost. Oh, is that a who wrote Paradise Lost again? I was gonna sound smart for a second, but Paradise Lost by John Milton, right. I studied it in a class. Okay. This one increases elemental mastery by 80. The equipping character's Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon reactions are increased by 40%. Additionally, after the equipped character triggers Bloom, Hyper Bloom, or Burgeon, they will gain 25% bonus to the effect mentioned prior. Oh, okay, so automatically you get 40% damage increase. And then after you trigger one of these reactions, it's another 25% on top of that. Holy crap, that's Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this could definitely work for Shinobu. Yeah, not Nilu. Not a Nilu set. Toma. Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of. If you want to, let me finish the thing first.
Sleep paralysis says, by the way, they revealed the weapon's passive as well as materials needed to level up when they were discussing Wanderer's exploration talent.
I will make sure that I farm it today. Not that I'm gonna pull for the weapon, but yeah, definitely will work for Toma if you're running like a Burgeon comp. Who else would this work for? Surely. Dory. Hyperbloom Raiden set. Oh. Let me finish the set. Let me finish the description first. Each stack of this lasts 10 seconds. Max 4 stacks. Each stack lasts 10 seconds. Max 4 stacks. Does that mean it doesn't, that doesn't mean you get 40 seconds. That means it, like, whenever you get a new stack, it resets the 10 seconds. Right? Or I guess it, wait, hold on. Hold on. My brain. I don't think I'm thinking about that properly. The stack lasts 10 seconds and you can have up to 4 stacks. Okay, so you just keep triggering the stacks by when you trigger one of the
It can also work on an Kokomi in Nilu's team less than 4-month BTW smiles.
Oh, interesting. I don't know enough about Kokomi. 1 billion seconds. You cannot have no stack, basically. When you win. This is what happens when I try to be smart for too long. More than 10 seconds if you don't trigger them simultaneously. Because the ICD may be getting 50% from stacks and 40% of artifacts. I'm gonna wait for the smart people to comment on this one. Okay, so you can have up to 4 stacks of this buff. The 25% buff, that is. So wait, does that mean you can get 25 multiple times? Like, does that mean up to 100% bonus? If you have all 4 stacks? 140. Wait, why? Oh, with the including the initial bonus. 140. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Gonna wait for Zajeff, Matt. I feel like I have to wait to see this tested. Total 140 if you have maximum stacks.
Dear Diary.
Dishan Cat, what artifact set do you think Faruzan will use? Noblesse? With Yellen, Skara and Bennett.
That's a good question. I don't know. It's probably pretty versatile. She could use Noblesse, but at the same time, Viridescent is usually like, it's hard to beat it's hard to beat Viridescent for Animo support, that is, because that swirl damage is still, like, the shred is still going to be really powerful. So I think probably Viridescent or maybe Emblem, depending on her energy. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, this Animo set will work for the Wanderer and for Hazo for sure. BV can still boost Yelan's damage. Okay, the last part is the character who equips this can still trigger its effect when not on the field. Oh, thank God. Thank God. It would be kind of useless without it. Is Raiden a must pull if I don't have her? No. I don't think anyone is a must pull, to be honest. BV doesn't shred Animo. Did I say that it did? I meant shred for other elements. So even see, like her kit is designed to shred Animo, but this will shred, or sorry, the Viridescent will shred all the other elemental damages. So like cumulative damage is still pretty high with VV. That makes sense? It's just so much extra bonus.
New combinations with these.
Yeah.
Okay, we've already talked about a ton of new content, so why don't we take a quick break with another
I love that they just like don't explain what the new artifacts are. Like they don't even read them.
redemption code.
Why do they do
Sounds
this?
good. Roll out the code.
Woohoo!
They don't even give you enough time to read. Oh, I like this art style. They don't even give you enough time to read it. Like, why even put it there for the screenshotters? Here you go. I'm not gonna give you enough time to read it, but you have 15 minutes to redeem the codes. So make sure you do it before it's too late.
Denzel_53
Special
says, so I've noticed that when the Wanderer uses his flying ability he crosses his arms over his chest upon activation. Very much like the Raiden Shogun puppet does when she swaps form in the weekly boss fight. Not only is he his mom, he also takes from his sister Peepo Sit.
Oh, that's a cool detail. It's like he can't help it. Like his kit looks like his mom's. His mother.
Program. Okay, Patrick, what do we have next?
So next, we'll be covering the upcoming events for the new version.
That's right. We've already mentioned the Test of Courage event, and I'm sure plenty of you were wondering about that, so let's start there.
Aha! You must be here to participate in the Test of Courage. I can already see a dark aura surrounding the two of you. If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and the darkness will swallow you up.
Okay, Hu
Some
Tao.
strange and unusual things may occur along the way. If you ever feel you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event at any time. This is your last chance.
Oh.
I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Test of Courage. Enter at your own risk.
That was pretty interesting.
A sword. Whoa, that sword looks sick. So much personality. How fun. It looks like an umbrella, honestly. Does it open? Parasol. I hope it opens during the combos.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it
fly
is
away
a
like Mary
test of
Poppins.
courage, so I'm sure there'll be some scary stuff going on there.
I ain't scared.
Anyway, to successfully clear this event, we'll be facing a series of little tests.
Ooh, what's
Fun.
this? Tests, you say?
Yes, that's right. Word has it that if
Yokai.
you walk around the Test of Courage, you might find yourself encountering a special sort of game.
Ooh.
We've already got the rules down, so I'll do a quick introduction. Basically, travelers will have to control a bouncing bar to bounce a ball and use skill ball effects to break as many bricks as possible.
Okay, I'm liking this one. Seems pretty
Yes,
straightforward.
During the game, travelers will
I
be
love
able
it.
to trigger elemental
I
reactions
love it already.
to break bricks more effectively.
Nice!
Yes.
It even has elemental reactions.
Yeah, we
I
can
love-
control the character to move the bar. When the character we're using is either
I
pyro,
love this kinda
hydro,
game.
cryo, or electro, the corresponding element will be applied to the bar. By switching characters, you can change the element of the bar.
Okay, all
Ooh.
the pieces are falling in place now. The bar can infuse a certain element, and
Run,
the blocks
Toba!
also have their own elements. So
PvP?
causing a
PvP?
skill ball of one
PvP?
element to hit blocks of different elements will trigger elemental reactions. There, how'd I do?
Yep, you nailed it. The bar will add the element corresponding to your character. Besides
Pong.
triggering reactions the way you just mentioned, if a skill ball is already infused by an element and it hits the bar,
come on,
it
Sarah.
will also trigger a reaction, causing the skill ball to have some additional effects.
This looks so
When
fun.
preparing your team, you can equip modifiers to receive various buff effects, which will help you successfully clear the challenge.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Also, when there are less than a certain amount of bricks on the board and the ball lands another hit, the bar will unleash fireworks.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah. Travelers can utilize this effect to break some bricks that
I
would
like
normally
this.
be difficult to hit directly.
It's like a bonus attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, travelers will need to
Good
select
one.
characters of
Yep.
the right elements, equip the appropriate modifiers, and use different elemental reactions to break bricks and score more points.
And then travelers will be able to use their points to exchange for rewards in the event shop, correct?
That's right. Also, travelers will have the option of teaming up and playing the event together in
Yay!
co-op mode.
Co-op.
Looks
Okay.
like a lot of fun.
It's not PvP, but it's co-op at least.
Yeah,
I can
in
take that.
addition to this minigame,
I can
the
accept
Test
that.
of Courage storyline will also contain more challenges. Travelers will even have a chance to meet with
Co-op,
some good
yay!
friends again, so be sure to check out this new event.
Nice.
All right, let's move on to our next event.
Okay, so next up, we have a race event called Across the Wilderness.
Race event.
Your objective, collecting balloons.
Monster.
Ooh,
I don't know. Seems like the Wanderer's abilities might come in real handy here.
I know, right?
So, in this event, each stage will have wilderness balloons scattered all around. Travelers will need to find as many wilderness balloons as possible within the time limit to earn increasingly better rewards. So, during the challenge, travelers will be able to utilize their character's skills and talents. So, it'll be important to assemble the right team depending on the traits and terrain of the challenge area.
Balloon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so
Five
travelers can
doubloons.
also use something called the Wilderness Compass to obtain various buffs,
Okay.
which include enhanced jumping capabilities, increased movement speed, or unlimited stamina.
Pay to
etc.
win.
Cool, cool.
Seems
However,
like
you
it.
can only claim one buff during each challenge.
Full Animo team.
You must consume Blessed Energy to use the compass
Blessed
and gain
energy.
the selected buff. You may charge the compass up by finding wilderness balloons
Battleship.
or interacting with Blessed Energy in the challenge. Or you can always wait for the compass to
Come
passively
on,
charge over
Aether.
time.
You can do better
this
than that.
event looks pretty crazy. It's almost like watching
Another month with
parkour.
all of you. I
Yeah,
can't
there are
believe
two
it's
different
been
kinds of
2
wilderness-
years since Genshin started and I never won a 50-50. At least Tartaglia came home. I wish you all a nice end of the month.
I thought you were gonna
Kisses.
say something
English
wholesome.
blush.
Coco, thank you for the 15 months. I hope you win your next 50-50.
balloons in these challenges. The first is Harvest Balloons, which will increase the overall progress of your search for wilderness balloons. The other kind is Sonar Balloons, which will cause several Harvest Balloons to appear around you for a set amount of time.
That's awesome.
So there will be 5 stages available for this event, and travelers
Okay.
will need to consider the conditions and terrain of each stage to come up with the best way to complete it. Also, travelers may team up in co-op mode for challenges.
Yes.
Ooh, more chances to play together. I love it.
Yeah,
Yes, more
same.
co-op.
Okay, let's
Okay.
move on to our next event.
I feel kind of
Everyone's
so-so
favorite
about that
game
one.
of hide and seek is back with the Windtrace event. And of course, this is going to be another co-op event. And I, for one, am super excited for it.
3.3 is
It's nothing like a
co-op.
good co-op. Many of you might already
We gotta
be
do some
familiar
stuff
with this
with
event
friends
by
again.
now, but there have been a few changes. Let me introduce what travelers can expect to
Oh.
see this time around. We can probably skip some of the basics this time. You know, players either hide or seek. And then...
Whoa.
Okay, wait a second. There actually might be some new travelers out there who've never seen this event before. So why don't you start with some of the basics?
Friend
good point.
patch.
Okay, let's start at the beginning then. This is a game with a long history in Mondstadt. Travelers will be split into 2 different sides, the Rebels and the Hunter. You will need to use skills and master the art of hiding or chasing down others to win this event.
New players,
The goal
surely.
of the Hunter is to capture all the Rebels, while the
Scamily
Rebels
co-op, yes.
run or use
For
other
sure.
means to keep themselves from getting caught by the Hunter.
Okay, that's straightforward enough. So, what
First
else you got
Windtrace
for
is
us?
so fun.
Well, some travelers may remember playing as the Rebels and getting caught early in the game. Once that would happen, all you could do was spectate and watch the rest as the others continue playing.
Oh.
But this time around, once you're caught, you'll still be able to participate in the match even in observer mode.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How?
Once you're in
How?
observer mode, you can't be seen by other players and will receive the illusory beacon skill. This skill will allow you to place a random beacon to
Yes,
confuse the
haunting from the
hunter.
grave.
If your beacon successfully tricks
that's
the
fun.
hunter and is destroyed, then the hunter will suffer an obscured vision effect.
Oh
So
my
even
gosh,
after you've been
yes.
captured, you can be like a little ghost. trying to
Trolling
help your
function,
teammates
trolling
by disrupting
function.
the hunter.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. And at least you won't have to sit there and just watch the rest of the match anymore.
That's
Exactly.
way fun,
But
way more
what
fun.
does the hunter get this time? I mean, we gotta keep it fair.
Some new Windward arts have been added for both the Hunter and the Rebels.
Oh no.
The Hunter will now be able to use the Hunter's Net. This net can be thrown and will remove any Rebel disguises within its range, and will notify the Hunter that a Rebel was detected.
Oh,
If a
okay,
beacon
so it
is
doesn't
caught
capture
in the
them.
net, it'll be destroyed, and the Hunter will not suffer from obscured vision.
What's the
Nice.
distance?
So I guess if you love playing Hunter, you'll probably love this.
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
definitely should. The skill Rebels used in previous versions of the game to place beacons can now only be used by players in Observer mode. However, the Rebels will be able to use an all-new Concealing Beacon skill. This skill will allow you to deploy a beacon for a set duration and remain invisible while you're around that beacon.
Oh.
All players, including your Rebel teammates, will be unable to see you while you're invisible. If the Concealing Beacon is destroyed by the Hunter, then the Hunter will have their vision obscured for a short time. Sounds pretty fun, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even if you end up being captured by the Hunter at the start of the game,
Ah.
you'll still be able to participate and assist your teammates.
Okay, I like that.
And
Keeps
did
it
I
interesting.
mention Primo gems and other rewards. The good stuff. So be sure to check it out.
Oh, that's awesome. So
Okay, I like them changing the game a little bit to keep it, fresh. Kind of hate that people are going to be camping the beacon. That's true, but that does mean it would be theoretically easier to find them because they're staying in the same place. And it said it only lasts for a certain amount of time. So people are, if they're going to use that, they could probably hide in plain sight more easily, but they'll have to move eventually. And they'll be seen as they're running or be visible while they're running. Yeah, I like it. I think that's a nice way to keep it fresh, but still, keep the same essence. Feels decently even. I feel like they kept it pretty even. Not bad.
seriously,
I
I
like it.
can't wait to play with friends.
Hey, Mrs. Dish. Haven't been
And
able
they
to
got
catch
net,
your
so.
streams because of EU time zone, but I just wanted to ask if you or anyone in chat have any book recs.
Ooh.
Thanks for always giving us comfy streams and a safe space in Dish Blush.
I'll leave that to my chat to answer. Shao, thank you for the 5 months.
Okay, our next event is a combat-based event.
Time
Oh my
for
gosh,
some
co-op and combats? Let's go!
In a forbidden place warded by dust and sand, mysterious foes have assembled lines of fortifications to stop your coming.
Scary.
That's right, a new edition of Misty Dungeon will arrive in version
Stop, wait,
3.3. Stoked.
Sweet.
But this time around, there will be a total of 7 trials.
Whoa. What is this?
I don't know. It was in the dollar piece.
Pretty. Comic. Tokyo Ghost. And you guys know Tokyo Ghost?
With the gato.
With the gato.
Hi, Chad.
He said hi. Spro moment.
With different themes awaiting you in the Misty Dungeon. Each has a different leyline disorder, and travelers will have to
Okay,
adjust
nice.
their teams
Yeah.
according to the disorder's effects and the distribution
Ooh,
of enemies.
Yelan trial.
There will also
Or
be
not
trial
Yelan.
characters for you to select from as well.
Yeah, Yamiko.
After entering the domain, travelers will need to go and complete 3 challenges to collect ancient runes.
Me want
After collecting
Yelan.
power from 3 ancient runes, we can power up the control array and
Smash looks
proceed to
fun.
the final challenge. Also, throughout the trial, additional benediction mechanisms and challenges will appear.
Benediction
Travelers may choose to
mechanisms.
interact with these to increase the leyline disorder's effects or revive and heal your team.
You know, if it were up to me, I'd say just go for all the challenges.
This looks like
I know, but travelers should keep in mind.
this looks like the event that we did in Inazuma with where we got the little paper guy. Shiki Tai show. It looks the same, just in a different. Yeah, the Tartag event. Yeah, it is the same. Okay, great. This was really popular when it first happened, so looks good, looks good. Not the same. Oh, it's not the same. Labyrinth. Not exactly like that. Dang it. But it was kind of cool. It looks like they're at least taking mechanisms from it. Labyrinth Warriors. How do you remember the name to that stuff? Amazing. I hope it's like a little bit similar. More like the Chasm event. I definitely don't remember the Chasm event. I'm sure I did it, but I don't remember for some reason. I don't know.
That the challenge objective for each trial might be different, So be sure to check
game's
the
got a lot of
objective
events,
and aim
okay?
for that while proceeding. In terms of rewards, travelers can look forward to winning Primo Gems and other various prizes.
Weapon Ascension materials,
Ooh, I
I'm
like
always
prizes.
down for that. 'Cause I
And
hate
last
farming
but
it.
not least, version 3.3 will also have Leyline Overflow events.
Chasm event.
Travelers can look forward to saving their resin and earning
Oh,
more and
yes.
experience books.
Nice. That's awesome. That'll be great for all the
W.
travelers out there.
W's
still
all
leveling
around
up all their new
with
characters.
these events.
And even if you don't need those resources now, it's always good to stock up and have more on hand.
Okay, what's gonna be the takes you 20 minutes and gives you like tons of resources and Mora and like a multi. What's gonna be the easy end of the patch event?
Am I
What do you think?
Yeah. So, travelers looking to upgrade their characters won't want to miss this.
Yeah, I mean, this is all good stuff.
In addition to the new version's limited time
Oh.
events, version 3.3 will also be adding a new permanent game mode
Oh, this
called
isn't 3.3.
Genius Invocation TCG.
I can't wait.
TCG.
But before we get into that, let's take another quick break and enjoy a redemption code.
I like
Yay!
this.
Slap that code on the screen.
Let's see. Oh, it's just now 5 o'clock. So if you want to try to redeem the code, you have less than 60 seconds to do it before the code expires. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe it's until 6. But either way, I like the events so far. Assuming there's no more. It seems all very lots of co-op, a lot of classic events, co-op and combat. Co-op and combat. I'll do little dinky events if I can do them with other players because it's way more. For me personally, it's a lot more content. Friend patch. Oh, 3 more hours. Oh, why did I think it was 12 hours? I thought you had 12 hours to redeem it. Oh, cool. Okay, get your primos. Get your primos. Friend patch. Way more fun.
Welcome back, everyone. During our journey into VAT, we've stumbled across several NPCs talking about a game called Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, we have.
So next, we'll introduce this card game that's been taking to VAT by storm. In
I
the
hope
version
it's good.
3.1
Please
special
be
program,
good.
we already revealed that Genius Invocation TCG will be a card game where we can challenge various characters and NPCs or battle against your friends. But there is actually a legend behind this game.
Lore,
It is said
okay.
that a young guy in Sumeru found an ancient casket of tomes in the attic.
The book. I just noticed
Opened
it.
and discovered that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King
No.
had been captured inside.
Oh, what a name.
Say
It turns
no.
out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes.
Jumanji.
It's game over.
After being unexpectedly released by the kid,
Oh.
the Crocodile King
Oh, it is
possesses
totally
him
like Jumanji
and helps him
and
to
Yu-Gi-Oh.
gradually climb the ranks to becoming a legendary TCG player.
Nice. Hang on, is it just me, or does that kind of sound like a plot to a light novel or something?
You're right.
Plagiarism.
It turns out that Yai Publishing House is about to release a hit light novel series based on Genius Invocation TCG.
Yamiko,
Okay, now this is
plagiarizer.
starting to sound like a plug for Yai Publishing House.
Maybe. But anyway, that's the legend on how Genius Invocation TCG came to be. Though it's probably just a
Miko.
story they came up with for marketing the game.
Yep,
So while
that's
you
what
were
I
telling
thought.
us about the story, I was over here researching the rules to the game. Basically, Genius Invocation TCG is a game where you use a constructed deck of cards
think this is
to
gonna be really
duel
fun.
against an opponent. The objective is to defeat all of your opponent's character cards.
That's right.
Also, there are many features and
Oh,
mechanics in the game that resonate
cool.
with Genshin Impact's gameplay, so it shouldn't be too hard for players to get the hang of.
Right? I
Yes,
even saw some
lighthearted and
elemental
fun.
reactions in the gameplay.
Gaia.
Yup, a constructed deck must contain character cards.
Ragbro
And as you
crumbs.
might expect, these character cards have a normal attack, an elemental
Wait,
skill,
what was that?
and an elemental burst. These character cards
A chicken. Oh, my favorite health food. Sweet madame.
have a normal attack, an elemental skill, and an elemental
Yeah,
burst.
Hearthstone.
So when a character card deals elemental damage to an enemy, it will cause them to be affected by that element. Then you can switch to a character card of a different element and use their abilities to trigger an elemental
It's just
reaction.
like Genshin Impact.
Wait, did you guys notice that there are even monster character cards? Can we even make a deck of, like, just the monsters from the game?
Just Onikabuto.
You're really getting into this, Max.
Heck yeah, I am! I like card games!
Who was that? You see that?
I like card...
Wait.
Of,
Who
like,
was that?
Just the monsters from the game?
You're really getting into this, Max.
Who's that? An artifact? I know there's an artifact on the screen, but who's the women? It's just artifact. Oh, Deepwood. Oh, maybe I should read the Deepwood lore then. Ruka Devata? No, Ruka Devata is blonde. Ruka de who? It could just be a random model. Hard to say.
Heck yeah, I am! I like card games!
Who doesn't?
Goddess of
So
Flowers?
in Genius Invocation TCG, all actions require you to spend elemental dice. Each round, both you and your opponent will roll 8 elemental dice. Each of these elemental dice can have any one of 8 elemental attributes.
Hold on, but there's only 7 elements in the world of Teyvat.
You're right. So in addition to the 7 standard elements, there's also one called the Omni element. The elemental dice required for a character card to perform an action correspond to the character's element. So for example, a Pyro character like D-Luke needs either Pyro or Omni elemental dice to perform an action. Clear now?
Interesting, okay.
Yep, crystal clear.
Also, elemental
got
dice can be used to
RNG
switch
bit.
characters or play a variety of other cards, such as equipment cards, event cards, and support cards. All these cards create the potential for a variety of strategies.
Right. While playing Genius Invocation TCG,
Dane's
travelers
element.
can earn player experience, which will increase your player level. As your level increases,
Oh, the symbol is on Dane's clothes. The symbol on the Dane on the Omni element. Interesting. It's a nice little note that you just had. Wait, what's this?
you'll be able to challenge more characters and NPCs.
Hat. He's got a
By
hat.
completing challenges, you may earn lucky coins, new cards, or other rewards.
Nice.
Lucky coins can be exchanged in the event shop for cards, or can even unlock dynamic skins.
I hope this
for
isn't
certain
pay to
cards.
win.
Dynamic skins? Those are cards
This
that have
looks
moving
so
illustrations,
fun.
right?
That's right. All character cards can unlock a dynamic skin. After unlocking that, there'll even be a cool bonus animation whenever you cast that character's elemental burst.
Cool.
I'm gonna
And
play
if
a
you're
lot of this if
confident
it's
in
good.
your TCG skills, you can also invite a friend to duel. After reaching a high enough player level, you'll even unlock a matchmaking mode. So be sure to give it a try.
Travelers should
actual
note
endgame
that playing
content.
against your friends or other travelers won't count towards any leaderboards or provide any rewards. So you can relax. It's all just for fun. Okay,
Why not a
that's
leaderboard?
everything
Come
we
on,
have
be
for
fun.
Genius Invocation TCG, and that brings us to the end of today's special program. So, what did you think?
Why does it have to be over? There's so much that this version
I understand
has to
why,
offer.
but
Yeah, I can't
be
even
fun
take it all
if
in right
was.
now. I'm just super stoked to be part of this. I think I just gained some Kugaryoku points just doing this whole thing, so.
Good one.
The new characters look cool.
I know, what about Scaramouche hovering?
Who?
Like, that's insane.
I know, that's awesome.
Who?
That's super
You mean the
dope.
Wanderer?
That's
He
awesome,
forgot
and
his own name.
I cannot wait to play in some of these events and mini games. I'm super excited.
Who?
This was so fun. I'm really glad that we got to do the special program together.
I'm so happy I got to come back for another special
Me too.
program.
We all are
This
happy,
is my
Max.
third time being on one of these, and I can't wait for number 4.
He
counting.
forgot.
I'm so happy. This is my first one, so thank you for having me.
Yay!
Doesn't it
You
feel
did
good?
all the
Yes,
great.
doesn't it feel
All
good
the
to feel
great.
special?
Seriously, I'm
Do
just
you
like,
feel special?
I really do. Thank you.
Well, I think this is the end of our special program. So
Bye. Good job,
I
guys.
hope everyone enjoyed it, and we'll see you in game. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Nice job. I lost everything. Nice.
Objective.
That was a good job. Good job on the special program. Yeah. I like it. I think the Scars kit looks fun and unique. and strong. The only thing, it seems like the technical aspects of how his kit works are going to be very strong. It's, I guess it comes down to obviously like multipliers and supports and stuff. So are you going to pull for him? Yeah. Yes, I definitely am. I'm going to pull for Ayato. I will be skipping. Wait, who was next to Ayato? Raiden. I can't even remember. It was Yelan. It was. I will not be pulling for Raiden, so, to everyone's surprise. I was really not expecting an Ayato rerun. Oh gosh. Please, my wallet. My wallet. It's fine.
Morning_Sol says, where is your sweater from?
I don't know. It was a gift. It was a gift from somebody. And they didn't reveal themselves. I like that they're doing a lot of co-op events. It'd be a very nice friends patch for the holidays. Good timing, I feel like, for something like this. Yeah, overall, honestly, genuinely seems like a fun patch. And with endgame content. For the first time, probably in a long time. For the first time since the game started, I would say. Like, I would say exploration is probably the end game. Like the closest thing that we had to it. Like repeatable endgame. Oh, no, that's still not even repeatable. It's like a one-time use. You know, you explore the events endgame content, I suppose, but this is cool. This is the TCG, assuming it's good, will provide like something that can be, for me personally, something that I can stream, you know, as much as I want until I don't want to play anymore. So exploration is the main game. Yeah, Spiral Abyss, I suppose. Yeah. But Spiral Abyss obviously has a time limit, you know. You only spend like 30 minutes to an hour doing Spiral Abyss and then it's over. So, something long term. Something long term. I'm excited. I found it on Etsy, but I don't know who sent it to me. That's what hurts. Good patch. I like it. Hopeful for it. Hopeful. And also, Spiral Abyss doesn't give enough rewards. You don't even get... You get, what, 3 wishes? 3.5 wishes from Spiral Abyss? The Mora is nice, but... Jeez. No, give more. Give more Primo. You should get at least a 10 pull from doing Spiral Abyss. Like, how much is that going to hurt their revenue to give people a 10 pull? Alright. That's good. I like it. Pug. Pug. What do you guys think about it?